So we've gone ahead and ranked every single fruit in Blox Fruits, excluding legendaries, but that is about to change. Because today, we're going to continue our tier list, but this time around, we're only going to be ranking legendaries. And the reason for that is because we've actually gone as far as to rank every single fruit up to Quick. Which means that today, we are going to start off with ranking the human Buddha fruit. Now, actually, funnily enough, this is kind of like one of the weirdest fruits in the entire game. And the reason for that is because the human Buddha fruit is known for being great. Not because the fruit itself is all that great, but mostly because it extends your punching hitbox literally to an ungodlike degree. I mean, look at this. This guy has no chance of punching me, which just makes this one of the best fruits in the entire game for grinding. But we're not gonna just consider that, of course, because obviously the Buddha fruit has a couple special abilities. Now, one thing I feel like I should mention is that actually, if you are not shifted, nothing does anything. You can't use any of your abilities unless you're actually a giant. So yeah, take that for what you will. But starting off, we have Heavenly Impact, and I just missed it. I thought the hitbox on that was a little bit bigger, not gonna lie. So let's try that out again. Heavenly Impact! It does 3,100 damage, which is not bad. But guys, I gotta be honest with you, it also is not great, especially when you start comparing it to some of the stronger abilities in the game. Now, luckily, it is like you can hit multiple people with it, so that helps out a bunch. But yeah, not the nicest damage. So next up, we have the Light of Annihilation. Now, this ability right here, it's pretty cool because honestly, you can just kind of aim it anywhere and just release a blast of death. Now, once again, it is not like the strongest damage in the game. Also, quick little side note, it has this weird ability that when you land on the ground, you can actually deal damage. Like, it's like a Buddha thing, okay? It's not super strong. It allows you to hit multiple people out, which is always a good thing. The next up, I just want to take a second to talk about the dash. It's pretty good, but honestly, like, if you have like most movement abilities in the game, it is not that powerful anymore. But the dash is just kind of nice to have. If it wasn't for the fact that you can dash into someone, pick them up, and just smash them into the ground like a cartoon character. That is nuts. But yeah, guys, now actually, we're finally off to my favorite ability of them all, the Twilight of the Gods. It just goes ahead and destroys everything. 17k damage. It has crazy AoE, and you just fly into the air, dealing a bunch of damage to literally anything around you. Now, guys, one of the great things about the Buddha fruit is that also you can use your, you can use swords, fighting styles. You can pretty much use everything while you're in Buddha form. So that is actually quite useful. But without further ado, where would I rank this fruit? In all honesty, and this is Awakened Buddha, of course, gonna have to throw it in SS tier. I think... honestly, I might have to just do that. I think the Buddha fruit for pretty much the entirety of the game is actually the best fruit in the game. And the reason for that is because with all of these other fruits, you have to use your brain. Guys, let's be honest here for a second. I don't need to be using my brain right now, and I'm just killing. I'm not even looking at the screen. That is a special power. And for that reason, I think it deserves to be SS. All right, then, baby. Next up, we're going to be checking out the String Fruit. All right, once again, another Awakened Fruit. Now, actually, I got to be honest with you guys. I really, really like the String Fruit. So, just getting that out there right away. Now, String Fruit does not come with any special Logia abilities of any kind. You're just a human boy, pretty much. But yeah, let's actually check out these abilities. So first and foremost, we have Terminal Laceration. Bunch of fiery slices. Honestly, am I using the Flame Fruit right now? Am I using the wrong fruit right? What the heck is that? No, it's just it's a quite powerful, just quick Z ability. It's quite nice. So next up, we have the Silk Prison, which you just click it on someone and it just kind of traps them. And it's actually a really, really good ability for PvP. Because what I can do, Silk Prison, and then like do a bunch of attacks while they're getting trapped. They cannot move. Very, very useful stuff. Itself, it's not too powerful. It's kind of powerful, but it's mostly very useful for doing stuff like that, where you combo a bunch of different things together. Next up, we have the Eternal White. Wham! This right here is what the String Fruit is all about. In my opinion, if the String Fruit didn't have this ability, it wouldn't be one of my favorites. I think it is so freaking cool. So yeah, you just create these giant strands of just like constant string death that actually deal a ton of damage, by the way. And yeah, it's just kind of nuts. Then next up, we actually have the Flying ability. Now, in all honesty, I would be the closest to actually unawakening this ability. I think the unawakened ability is so freaking cool. All right, guys. So actually unawakening this the F ability, what it does, it'll let you become Spider-Man. It's literally Spider-Man right here, dude. Now, it's not as good as the new flying F ability, but dude, just look at how cool it is. You can just be Spider-Man. And yeah, the awakened F ability actually isn't even all that much faster. I'll show it off real quick right here, but yeah, it's just, you're just kind of a ghost. You're just kind of fly. Your guy just got a bunch of strings flying out of your fingers, man. It's not that cool. But on that note, it's about time that we check out the Heavenly Punishment. Honestly, one of the coolest abilities that the fruit has. So let's find a good target here. Or I'll show it off on Mr. Stone himself. 3, 2, 1, Heavenly Punishment! And you just straight up suck the life force out of someone, and it does a ton of damage to a single target. Actually, it's 1,000 damage, which is kind of nuts. That's a lot of damage. So yeah, guys, overall, I'm quite a big fan of the string fruit. But fun aside, where would I rank this boy? Honestly, about the same tier as the sand fruit. Now, actually, I'm almost leaning towards doing this and keep giving those kinds of fruits their own tier. The sand fruit and string fruit. I don't know if the ice and flame fruit are quite on the same level, but I'm going to just leave it this way for now. But honestly, those are a little bit further to the left than the other ones for sure. All right then, guys, moving on to the next fruit. So next up, we got ourselves the Phoenix fruit. Now, what is up with all of these awakened fruits, boys? But yeah, guys, we have ourselves the Phoenix fruit right here. Now, the Phoenix fruit is one of those fruits that actually has like a stupidly large moveset. And the reason for that is because we have our abilities, and then we also have our true abilities as the Phoenix. So let's actually check them out both. So starting things off, we have the cremation cannon, which is just a cannon that you blast with your wings that does a good chunk of damage and actually leaves fire behind it. I didn't realize that. So it's overall pretty good. Next up, we have blue flames. It's like a healing ability. If I was low on health right now, I would actually be healing, but it also does a bunch of damage to other people. So it's a quite useful ability. So yeah, guys, just to show it off, here you go. I am doing a bunch of damage right now, but as you can see, I'm also turning my energy back into health. Very, very good. Next up, I got Flame Exodus, where we grab someone, fly them into the sky, and smash them into the ground. Which is kind of nuts, in all honesty. But yeah, very, very good stuff. Actually, really, really good in PvP. Bang! Then next up, we have our natural flight ability. So this right here is Swift Flight. It's honestly one of the best flying abilities in the game. Really, really easy to get around with. But guys, we got our awakened. I don't even know what this is called. We got our true Phoenix ability. Now, what this allows us to do is to make everything we just did even crazier. Instead of a regular cremation cannon, we get 3 of them. Bang, bang, bang. Nuts. Now, the damage is like very similar. So, you know, don't get your hopes up too high. Just makes it a whole bunch easier to hit. And next up, we have the healing ability. Just way larger range, but very, very similar damage once again. And then the Flame Exodus. It's pretty much the exact same thing, but you fly further into the air and leave behind a bunch of flames, which is actually quite useful, believe it or not. If you're fighting someone in PvP, it forces them to actually move because of the flames. So quite useful there. Bang! Look, if I leave that guy in there, he's gonna be taking damage. But guys, instead of just our regular flying ability while we're in this form, we can even do it, but it just deals a bunch of damage instead. It's kind of nuts. Now, guys, if you were getting overwhelmed with how many abilities there are, it's gonna get even crazier because I forgot one of them. If you just left click with this fruit, you can actually dash into anyone and just do like a flying punch ability. It's kind of insane. And you can both do this while you're not like proper flying, and you can also just do this like this, like just like bang. Deals a ton of damage. It's kind of crazy. Now, if that was not yet quite enough, if we go into our Swift Flight ability, while we're hovering over things, it will actually drop like flaming particles, which damage people. And I think with that, we have finally covered the entire fruit. Yes, guys, Phoenix fruit is one of the craziest and like just most extravagant fruits in the entire game. They put so much time and energy into this fruit. It's kind of insane. But all of that being said, where does the Phoenix fruit land in a actual tier list? And honestly, I'm gonna throw it into the S tier. It's not quite SS. And the main reason for that, because I think it's just too difficult. I think with the magma fruit and the Buddha fruit, bro, you can be an idiot like me and use it. Phoenix fruit is a little bit more tricky. It's a little bit difficult to use. That being said, though, is if you are very good at the game and you know what you're doing, the Phoenix fruit is an absolute monster. You don't want to mess around with people using the Phoenix fruit if they know what they're doing. Okay. Next up, we have Rumble. Now, boys, Rumble was actually one of my first main fruits. I thought, bro, if I just grab myself like the most expensive Logia fruit, that must be a really good fruit. So as you guys can see, first and foremost, we have our Logia abilities. Just makes it honestly mostly really just nice for killing NPCs. In PvP, Logia is not all that much more special because of hockey. But yeah, starting things off, we have the Lightning Beast. Just a quick good chunk of damage. Now, it's not too powerful, 2,600. I did not mean to click that button. It's just a quick 2,600 damage, 2,700. But yeah, it's really, really quick, and you just can kind of throw it in there between combos because it doesn't have too much knockback. So actually pretty good. Then next up, we have the Thunderstorm, which is actually, you just activate it, and in the area, a bunch of lightning comes down. Very good for trapping your enemy and making it so you're dealing at least a good chunk of damage if you're bad at aiming, like myself. I'm not all that good at actually hitting players with like these kinds of abilities. The Thunderstorm comes in quite useful for me. So yeah, next up we have the Sky Judgment. This one just, I love it, man. You just click and it just it just obliterates people. Hey, Mr. Over there, this guy will judge you. Bang! Very, very cool. So guys, honestly, the best part of the Sky Judgment ability is that it makes it really, really easy to actually combo into other things. So I use it, I press the X button, and it just, I just did 2 attacks for the price of 1. Pretty freaking useful. And then lastly, we have probably the coolest, but least useful attack that it has. Oh my God! The Thunderbolt Destruction. I think I actually just missed him. Like, straight up just missed him. Yeah, guys, Thunderbolt Destruction is very crazy and very powerful. Look at that freaking thing. But it's very, very slow and kind of hard to hit. But, dude, just look at that. 5,400 damage. Let's freaking go. Now, finishing up, we have our movement ability. We can do a little bit of damage with it, just like that. It's just a tiny bit, though. It's not that good. But if you know how Tracer from Overwatch works, where you have, like, 3 dashes, you can go bop, 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 and then you need to recharge them. It's pretty much the same thing. You can go bop, bop, but then you lose your charge. You can't do anything until you get them back. It just takes a moment for you to get them back. But yeah, that is how the Rumble ability works. So where is this fruit gonna go? Where do I rank it? Honestly, I'm gonna have to be honest with you. Even though it's the most, bro, it's like a Nell's fruit from the anime. And Nell is like stupid powerful. Like in theory, lightning is like one of the most overpowered Logia abilities. But in all honesty, in Blox fruits, I'm gonna have to throw it in there with the Door fruit. It's not that good. I don't think it's as good as the Ice fruit because it's not as good at trapping people, stunning people, and doing that kind of stuff. And it's also not that powerful. It is mostly just pretty damn fun to use. So yeah, for anyone that really likes the Rumble fruit, I'm very sorry, okay? Now, guys, next up, it's about time we try out the Paw Fruit. Now, guys, the Paw Fruit is one of those fruits that I have spent the entire game purposely not using. And the reason for that is because I wanted to save my opinions for this very moment. Starting off with the Heavy Paw. Let's go. Bang! Oh, it's just a cannon. Oh, wait, why is there a paw on him? Ooh, he's glowing. Oh, this is really cool. So yeah, it's just a quick explosion launch. It's like the bomb fruit. Very cool. So yeah, guys, we're actually gonna have to level this fruit up. So let me do that right now. And there it is, baby. We're gonna get ourselves a bunch of levels. Now, let's hope. Okay, we got the first ability unlocked. And we even got the second one unlocked, baby. Let's freaking go. So what is this self-repel? Ooh, it's like a crazy dash. Let's see. Oh, you can actually go quite far with that. That's actually pretty freaking good. All right, then, guys, let's try out the Paw Barrage. Oh, my... It just goes... It's like a shotgun. That's actually really, really cool. Paw Barrage! All right, guys. On that note, it's about time that we're going to actually have to put in some serious elbow grease. We're going to have to level this thing up. All righty, baby. The Paw Nuke has been unlocked. So let's try it out. I'm actually really, really curious to see what this is like. All right. Paw Nuke! Bang! Oh, my God. It's just a huge explosion in the shape of a paw. Isn't that lovely? Bang! 3,400 damage. Honestly, I'm not too impressed. I was kind of expecting something a little bit crazier when I heard the word nuke. All right, baby, there we go. We finally unlocked Torture, which is honestly one of the craziest looking, like, or at least sounding abilities that I think I've ever heard. Torture? I really, really hope that it's really good. All right, let's torture this guy. Bang. Ooh, it just... Oh my god, it's just constant damage. Oh god. 5,000 damage? Okay, it wasn't as crazy as I thought it was gonna be. I gotta be honest with you guys here. I don't really know if I love this fruit. I mean, the torture ability, it sounds really cool and it kind of looks pretty cool, but it's not that cool. Come on, guys. Come on. Dude, it's... I don't know. It's just like a poison ability, man. Oh my god. Well, let's rank the Paw Fruit. So, with everything I'm able to tell, I'm gonna have to throw the Paw Fruit either in D or C tier, guys. It's not that good. It might be really good for PvP. I don't know, but honestly, okay, would I take the barrier fruit over this? No. I got more abilities. I'll throw it into C tier, guys. Paw Fruit is going into C tier. I gotta keep it honest with you guys. I don't think it's all that good. All right, guys, off to the next fruit, which is gonna be the one and only gravity. Now, once again, it's a fruit I have never really messed around with, but I am very excited to. So on that note, let's hit this guy with our very first wha-bam! Oh, that was kind of cool. I just kind of pushed him. Okay. Now, it's not super strong, but it's a pretty cool attack. Also, once again, no Loja ability. Sedge. Wham. Okay, let's see. What are we going to get right now? We're going to get our Boulder Flight, maybe? Okay, we got Boulder Flight. Are we going to get Gravity Obedience? Okay, not quite. But let's try to Boulder Flight. Okay, we're just riding a boulder, I guess. Okay, that's kind of weird. Oh, yeah, dude. We got Gravity Obedience. Let's go. So let's give this thing a try. Gravity Obedience. Okay. Oh, I was not expecting that. Oh, that's not what I was expecting at all. Oh, that's really cool. So what happens is you create a circle around yourself and everything within that circle is going to get pushed down by the gravity that you're creating. That is kind of sick. Look at this, dude. How much damage? Oh, also quite a lot of damage. This is pretty good stuff. Well, on that note, it's about time that we're going to start grinding some big moms so we can get ourselves the next ability. And there it is. We have got ourselves the Meteor Pitch, which sounds like baseball, so I'm going to try it out. 3, 2, 1, Meteor Pitch. Bonk. And it just shoots out a meteor. All right. Here, let's do that one more time. Bang. Oh, that really sucks, dude. That is so slow. That is so slow, dude. What? Wait, I can't do Boulder Flight right now? Why not? Oh, because you got... Oh, that really sucks. You got to stand on the ground to do the Boulder Flight. Oh, my God. Oh, that is terrible. Oh, no. Well, time to get Meteor's Rain. And there it is, baby. Level 300. We've done it. And we've unlocked Meteor's Rain. Pretty exciting. Let's give it a try. Okay, wait, wrong one. Let's go. Bang. Oh, that is 6k damage on one target. It's a pretty good, like, AoE attack. I gotta be honest with you. But in general, guys, in all honesty, I think the Meteor Fruit is, like, the worst one we've checked out today. It is really underwhelming. Like, for one of the highest tier fruits there is, it's just nothing flows together. It's like, it's pretty bad. Like, the only attack out of all of these that I really, really like is this one. And it is very, very random. But yeah, guys, on that note, I'm gonna be ending up today's video. Guys, if you want to see the final 6 fruits that we haven't ranked yet, make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel, guys. And with that, I'll see you later, boys. Peace. Somehow I totally forgot to rank the fruit. It's going in D tier. Actually, E tier.